I remember when I first started playing Scrabble in jail, kept my mind off everything, which really helped me, you know. It just got really, really scary for a while, but I'm just glad I'm out helping other people.
You're a miracle man.
I'm thankful
Yeah?
that I made it out on the other side, because there's a lot of people that don't.
And look at the good Scrabble player you've become.
My name is Doug Bopst, and I'm from Timonium, Maryland.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I was 14 years old when I first
6,
started smoking
7,
pot.
8.
I remember taking my first hit off a marijuana pipe, and I felt like that any worries, any pain, any fears I had were gone, you know, when I was high. One thing led to the next, and I started doing painkillers, and one 5 milligram Percocet snowballed into me putting a few 100 milligrams of Oxycontin up my nose every day, and really, really going down a path that I thought I was going to either end up rotting in jail or being dead. I got arrested on Cinco de Mayo 2008. I was riding around with a few of my friends to go pick up some Oxycontin, and I had a half pound of pot in my trunk, $2,000 in cash, and we were going to make a drug deal to pick up some pills. I see a cop running radar. I flash my high beams thinking that would like prevent him from seeing my busted headlight, and he pulls me over, you know, and one thing led to the next, and I'm out of the car, I'm in handcuffs, he searches it, and I knew at that point my life was over. I reported to jail a few weeks later, a week after my 21st birthday. I was crying, I was, you know, high as a kite on opiates, and I detoxed in there cold turkey for several weeks of all the, you know, horrible withdrawal symptoms you hear about from opiates. It feels like you're trying to crawl out of your own skin, for one. You're vomiting regularly, you're going to the bathroom regularly, you got stuff coming out of you, you don't know where it's coming from, you feel like a zombie almost, a lot of pain, a lot of aches, a lot of anxiety. Because for me, I was self-medicating with the opiates. I wanted to numb the pain. I didn't even think about my life anymore. Obviously, there's an opiate epidemic, there's a drug epidemic, but I think there's also like a big mental health epidemic. And I think instead of people, you know, raising their hand and saying, hey, I need help, because it's so stigmatized to admit that you have depression or you have anxiety or you have bipolar or whatever, we choose to deal with that in unhealthy ways and easy ways, you know, such as drugs and such as other addictions.
So this is a workout routine I got when I was incarcerated, and it was from my cellmate. And my cellmate was the one who really helped me, you know, find fitness and got me into working out. And so I wanted to keep this as a good luck charm.
So I actually met my cellmate at the Scrabble table, and he was like, what are you doing here, man? He like looked at me, he's like, what's a guy like you doing? And he's like, you don't belong here. I saw him that night working out, and I was like, man, what's this guy doing? He's doing like thousands of push-ups. He's like, you know, running all these laps and doing all these ab exercises. He was like, you're gonna start working out with me. And I was like, dude, are you serious? Like, there's no way I'm working out. And then one night I was like, you know, what do I have to lose? And I decided to give it a try. And I remember getting down to a push-up. Couldn't do a push-up. Couldn't even do one from my knees. And with his motivation, training me in there every day and being on me, holding me accountable, giving me a little food plan in there, I was able to do 10 push-ups and run a mile by the time I left jail. And I felt like this light bulb go off in my head. And slowly but surely, I ended up losing 40, 50 pounds and getting to a place fitness-wise where I wanted to help other people use fitness to change their lives, and that's what inspired me to become a personal trainer.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Good. What's up?
Not much. You ready to work hard?
Yep.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really rotate your hips. There you go. 1, 2, 3.
We were introduced by someone who's in the recovery community.
20 seconds left. Let's go.
You know, and I've got some history in my family and stuff like that, so it's nice to kind of own that. be authentic about it, be able to talk to somebody about it, in addition to, the whole fitness thing.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get some water, all right?
Good job, man.
I'll see you Sunday, all right? Hey.
Doug, how you doing?
Good, how are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How are you?
All right.
Grandma.
Hi, hon.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So when I got out of jail, I went to live with my grandparents. And my grandparents took me in. They had some pretty strict guidelines. They said, you can live here, but we'll, we won't charge you rent. We'll feed you and all that stuff. But, you're going to bring us receipts for any money we give you. You're going to work out. You're going to have a job. You're going to make your bed. You're going to be respectful. You're going to come home. At certain times, you're going to let us know where you are. And if not, you're out. And that was kind of what I needed, was that tough love.
I can recall when you came to live with us, it was quite clear at that point that you were focused completely.
You held up your end of the bargain, and you did well.
If I hadn't gotten arrested, I'd be dead. I really would be dead, because I was going down a path that, I was snorting enough painkillers to kill a horse, and it was just a really, really bad time in my life. When I was in jail, it was a real big turning point for me, and it really helped me turn a negative into a positive, because I had a lot of laughs in there. I remember from where I was when I first got there to where I left, and I saw the transformation, and it's made me who I am today. Come on, Frank! Come on, Frank! Stuff's still gonna happen, because life does happen, but it's what kind of tools are you using when that stuff happens? And going for a run, working out with a friend, or going for a walk can all be positive things you can do to feel better about yourself when you're struggling.